And just a warning, her report contains some distressing details about the attack and the aftermath.
It is a dreadful attack and rare for China. A car drives into the Zhuhai Sports Center, running people down as they were out for an evening of exercise on the field. It is carnage, there is fear and panic, of course, bodies everywhere. Someone yells out, "Terrorist!" Emergency crews arrive quickly, but for many, too late. Dozens of people killed and injured. Posting on social media, one man wrote his parents had been hit, and many of the victims were senior citizens. It was another 24 hours until the death toll was announced. Police say a 62-year-old man upset about his divorce settlement was responsible, and that they later found him stabbing himself in the car with a knife. He was taken to hospital. 62-year-old man upset about his divorce settlement was responsible, and that they later found him stabbing himself in the car with a knife. He was taken to hospital.
Now to video you saw first on Channel 7. It captured the terror of a young girl caught in crossfire. That 7-year-old was simply walking with her father. She was shot on a busy street in Harlem. One of the two people charged with opening fire is due in court at any moment. Eyewitness News reporter Kimberly Richardson is at Harlem Hospital this evening, where that little girl remains tonight. Kimberly?
Well, Sandra, teams of NYPD officers have been coming in and out of this hospital all day, here to support Fatou Kima and her family. I spoke with the 7-year-old's mother, who tells me this morning her daughter had a fever after undergoing surgery last night. For the first time, we are seeing just how reckless these suspects were, forcing everyone to duck and scatter. Holding hands with her dad, Fatou Keita, we are not showing her face, doesn't seem to have a care in the world. Surveillance video captures how at one point the 7-year-old lets go of his hand, safely makes it across the street, but then chaos. Everyone scatters as Fatou grabs her stomach. She's been shot. Her terrified father picks her up, holds her tight, and along with others, run for their lives.
She was just in total shock looking down at her wound. It was just crazy.
There you see the pair ducking into the entrance of a store on West 145th Street, just east of Brandhurst Avenue. Fatou appears limp in her dad's arm. A stranger is right there by their side. Authorities...
Breaking news topping the 10 tonight. A chaotic scene at a South Shore Family Dollar store. At least one man was shot when masked men attacked a security guard. Our Jamont Terry is there sharing what he's learned on the scene from investigators.
Chicago police have been on the scene here at 79th and Gates for a couple of hours as they're dealing with what was an attempted armed robbery when 3 men came inside this Family Dollar store here in the South Shore neighborhood. Now, in the middle of the robbery or attempted robbery, we are told that one of the 3 suspects pulled out a weapon and hit an unarmed security guard over the head. As they were exiting the store, apparently a second person with a weapon fired a shot at one of the 3 robbers, shooting him directly in his chest. But when Chicago police arrived, that person who pulled the gun in the parking lot was nowhere to be found. So in this hour, Chicago police, they know that one person, the robbery suspect, was shot in the chest, taken to the hospital. He is 60 years old, and at this hour, they are looking for the individual who fired the shots at one of the 3 robbers as they exited the Family Dollar here. That is the very latest that we know at this time. Report.
Outside of the 75th precinct, where she got a chance to speak with that suspect.
Amanda, police have arrested and charged 46-year-old Kerry Lewis after police say he murdered what the victim's family says was his girlfriend and her father.
Do you have anything to say for yourself?
What happened?
Anything you want to say for yourself?
What happened? I had a seizure and I found myself in that place. What's happening?
Police found 91-year-old Roosevelt Simmons and his daughter, 66-year-old Jacqueline DeLyons, with slash wounds to their neck on Sunday afternoon. Her son telling Kerry Lewis after police say he murdered what the victim's family says was his girlfriend and her father.
Do you have anything to say for yourself?
What happened?
Anything you want to say for yourself?
What happened? I had a seizure and I found myself in that place. What's happening?
Police found 91-year-old Roosevelt Simmons and his daughter, 66-year-old Jacqueline DeLyons, with slash wounds to their neck on Sunday afternoon. Her son telling News 12 his heart is shattered.
This all came out of nowhere, and you know, coming from the circumstances, we would have never expected this person to commit such a violent act. So we're just all trying to wrap our heads around this.
Balloons decorated 186 Warwick Street today in honor of their family members.
I love my moms dearly, I love my grandfather dearly, and I'm gonna miss them, you know, but it's just difficult for me to process everything at this time and wrap my head around what's going on.
Shalom, shalom, Yahshua, all praises and glory goes to our mighty power, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushai, call Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushai, call Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushai, call Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone and salutations unto the legmen feeding the sheep of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushai, in sincerity and truth of this great gospel. And that's who you need to call on to keep you safe in the times that we're in. Because it's obvious that the Lord is unleashing right, them death angels, right? The Lord is unleashing these evil spirits, right? Because the scriptures tell you who's behind all these things. I read the book of Deuteronomy. Let's go to 32 verse 39. It says, See now that I, even I am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive, I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. Out of whose hand? The hand of our Lord and power, Yahweh, right? Because one thing we already understand, these other gods, these other nations, they have no gods. Right? Their gods don't exist, right? They don't have no power. Our Lord is behind the killing, the making alive. Have you seen the little girl? She got wounded by a bullet. Who did it? The Lord wounded her. You seen the other dude looking like Predator. He done killed his bitch and her father. Right, you got the old school motherfuckers with the spirit of Satan on them, right? Old school niggas robbing dollar stores, getting shot in the fucking chest by a fucking regular citizen. See, that's the judgment of the Lord. They went in there to rob a store, and they come out and old school gets shot in his fucking chest. You have another old school 60-year-old man just drive over motherfuckers. They said they killed about 35 motherfuckers. Right, see, we understand what times we in, but these wicked men, they don't understand shit. I'm reading it again. This is the book of Deuteronomy, 32 verse 39. It says, See now that I am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound, I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand, out of the hand of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And was the spirit of the Lord unleashing around? The spirit of death. The spirit of confusion, right? The spirit of sufferings, right? The scriptures also say, let's go to the book of Matthew, 24 verse 21. Matter of fact, let's jump up to 19, right? It says, and woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days, right? We're coming to a time where, man, you giving birth to a child on earth. Unless the Lord is with you, your child is fucked. Your child is fucked. Your child about to be purged, or your child about to be eaten in the time of famine, or that child about to be put to death, right? Child gonna be hungry, starved to death, right? It's gonna get ugly out here. It says, and woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days, right? But pray ye that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day, right? Because one thing we already know that Jake ain't built for that winter weather. Imagine all hell breaking loose, and Esau loved the cold, right? Esau loved the cold. Esau would love to come at you niggas while you in your warm houses. They turn off the heat on your motherfucking ass. One thing living in Chicago, you know, it's colder inside the apartment than outside. In the wintertime, you be like, man, what the fuck? You know, you be in the crib freezing and you go outside, you be like, man, shit, I should have been outside, right? Because it's whatever the Lord got set up, man, it's going to get bad. It says, I'm reading again, but pray ye that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day, for then shall be what? For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time. To this time, right? Tribulation. It's going to be fucked up. You're going to be unable to feed yourselves, your family members. You're going to not find no jobs, right? Right? What else? The lights are going to be cut off. The toilet's going to stop running, right? Police going to stop answering calls. The fire department's going to stop answering calls, right? Family members going to turn on each other, right? It says, for then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time. No, nor ever shall be. This is it. Right? Like Michael Jackson said, this is it. This is the last time the Lord about to do something like this on the earth. So it's going to be, how can we say epic? It's going to be epic. It's going to be grand. And except those days be shortened, right? Except those days should be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. You got to understand, this is serious. Right, it's gonna get so fucking bad out here. The Lord got it, man. Hey, oh shit, let me hurry up and send my son back before there's nobody left on this fucking earth to save. That's how bad it's gonna get. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sakes, those days shall be shortened. That's what we're looking for, man. The coming of our Lord. Let's go to the book of Ecclesiastes 12, and let's start at verse 1. It says, remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. Right? That's why you got these motherfuckers snapping. You got 60-year-old motherfuckers all over the world go losing their mind, robbing dollar stores, running over people. Especially over in the land of Moab, China, boy. Them motherfuckers, China boy, them China boy. China boy kill every blood clot thing. They don't have no respect for nothing over there because they don't have no, how can we say, method of operation. Them motherfuckers talking about a monkey king, a monkey god king, right? That's how you know this is a retarded nation of people. Right? This is a retarded nation of people. And all the heathens are a retarded nation of people. And you got the bases of men right now in charge, right? Esau, fucking Edom, right? And Esau, he a killer. He a murderer, he a robber, he a thief. And he only cometh to kill, steal, and destroy. And he's going to show you what he's about, right? So the Lord said here in the book of Ecclesiastes 12, 1, it says, remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them, right? Because it's going to get bad. It's going to get so fucking bad, you're going to hate your lives. You're going to despise your existence, right? A lot of you going to commit that murder-suicide. You're going to clap your family, then you're going to clap your goddamn selves. This is the book of Matthew 24, verse 12. It says, and because iniquity shall abound, right? The love of many shall wax cold, right? We in the time of wickedness, exceedingly polluting the earth, right? The minds of these people are continually to do wickedness. So the Lord said, hey man, kill these motherfuckers. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold, right? The Lord is unleashing different spirits of what? Hatred, spirits of division, right? Spirits of violence and of death, right? It's a beautiful thing. Let's read Daniel 12 and 1. It says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to the same time. At that time shall thy people, at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. Yeah, the elect, only the elect is going to make it out of this tribulation and this troubles that we're about to go through. Right, because it's been written, it's been set forth for it to happen. Like then the Lord sent this DJT back in office so he could bring in hardcore fucking bondage on the people of the world, right? Because what are you talking about? He got Elon Musk, and what Elon Musk been talking about, that Neuralink chips and motherfuckers, right? So this is perfect. Everything is going in the perfect direction, right? He also bringing in these different generals and different motherfuckers who's all about violence to help get rid of the migrants, right? Everything is pointing in the great perfect direction of what? Jacob's trouble. Jacob's trouble, you think things is bad now? Wait till Jacob's trouble when you can't eat. when you can't go into another city. There's another video I'm gonna do. They said, man, most Chinese have been banned from different countries. Different countries around the world. They said in 2025, man, motherfucking Chinese motherfucker can't get in. Right, Daniel 12:1, it says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book, right? And it's talking about the elect. That's the only people who gonna make it out of this hell. Right, 1 Thessalonians 4:17, it says, then we which are alive and remain from what? From the time of trouble. He that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved, right? You're gonna go through the civil war, the race war, the world war, right? And Lord willing, you make it through the missiles, the famine, the pestilence, right? 1 Thessalonians 4:17, then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds. Who's the them? The ones who done died already on the earth. The elect who done died to meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord, right? And then use what it says, then I saw the new Jerusalem coming down from heaven. That's the elect coming on the earth to what? Set order. For Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. Mark 13:19, it says, for in those days shall be an affliction. And what in those days shall be affliction, such as was not from the beginning of the creation, which the Most High created unto this time, neither shall be. Right, it's about to get bad out here, man. This ain't nothing compared to what's coming. All right, because we know it's only going to step up. It's only going to step up. Let me go back to Ecclesiastes 12:1. It says, remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, right? And it says, remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not. Nor the years draw nigh when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. And yeah, these people about to forget about the good days. They about to forget about the good times, the happy days, the good times. And all they gonna think about is, damn, I'm hungry, goddammit, shit. I can't find a place to live. I can't survive in this society. They about to lose their fucking minds, right? It says, nor the years draw nigh when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them, right? They ain't gonna have no pleasure in their lives, especially the people who are going up in age, right? They women about to leave them, right? They about to lose their jobs. They about to get more sick, right? Because you done trusted in Esau. You done took that jizzy, and now you're a little dizzy, right? It says, while the sun or the light or the moon or the star be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. Here's the point. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because there are few, and those that look out the windows be darkened, right? It's going to be mass unemployment. Motherfuckers losing their jobs. So what they gonna resort to? Alcohol and fucking robbery. Alcohol, drugs, and robbery. Goddamn it, they ain't. How else you gonna survive? Or you gonna go back to that Wild Wild West? That Wild Wild West. It says, "And the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low." Right? You gonna put in applications, and ain't nobody gonna call your ass back. You gonna go look for a place to put an application, and you ain't gonna find that motherfucker. Right, it says, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Right, that's what's about to happen. Also, when they shall be afraid of that which is high, right, it's about to get bad. Right, it's about to get bad. These people think, Trump gonna restore America. America's through. America's through. Proverbs 28:5, it says, evil men understand not judgment. But they that seek the Lord understand all things. I'm going to read it again. Evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord understand all things. Yeah, we understand exactly what's happening. Yeah, the Lord's bringing down this society so he can bring in what? The kingdom of heaven. The kingdom of heaven. Shalom.